Today, we're breaking down the top 10 tips for planning your first New Zealand campervan trip. If you're dreaming of the ultimate road trip, there is no better place on earth than New Zealand. The landscapes are wild, the locals are friendly, and the best way to see it all is definitely by campervan. But if it's your first time heading down under, there are a few things you need to know before you turn the key. If you find this video helpful, click that subscribe button. We spend a lot of time creating content to make your travels as easy as possible. So click on the bell to get notified. Now, let's get into it. Tip number one is book your motorhome well in advance. Seriously, don't leave this to the last minute. International visitor numbers have surged back to over 90% of pre-pandemic levels. In December 2025 alone, over 500,000 visitors arrived in New Zealand. Especially if you're planning to visit during the peak summer season from December to March, vehicles sell out months ahead. Booking early not only secures your ride, but also usually gets you a much better price. Plus, it gives you time to decide your route. Roughly 50% do a loop out from Christchurch and back, 25% do a loop out from Auckland and back, with the remaining 25% making a one-way trip from Auckland to Christchurch or vice versa. Tip number two is check exactly what's included in your rental. First up is insurance. Ask yourself, do you want total peace of mind or are you okay with some risk? If you can't afford to fix a luxury motorhome, get the comprehensive cover. Also, look for the livability extras. So does it come with outdoor tables and chairs, a barbecue, or what about onboard Wi-Fi? Having internet can be a game changer for navigation. And don't forget the boring stuff. Check the fine print for bed linen, towels, heaters, and dishwashing liquid. You don't want to arrive and realize you have no pillows. Number three is a big one. Take time to build an itinerary, but keep it loose. What are the activities that you want to do? When is the best time of year to do those activities? And what kind of location do you actually need to be in to do them? These are all questions that you should ask yourself to maximize your motorhome trip. Prioritize the must-dos, but always leave some free time for spontaneous activities. Some of the best memories happen when you see a random sign for a glowworm cave or a scenic lookout and just decide to just pull over. Don't schedule every minute. Leave room for the magic to happen. We have a lot of fantastic itineraries on our website that cover almost every basis for our guests. Check them out and let us share some of the admin work with you. Tip four is download the apps that make life easier. You don't need a million apps, just the right ones. We have a breakdown of the top 10 free apps that you need to download before your motorhome trip, and if you click up there, then you'll be able to watch it next. The main ones though, we highly recommend are CamperMate or Ranker's Camping NZ. These are like a concierge in your pocket. They show you where the nearest holiday parks are and crucially where the dump stations are as well. They list thousands of points of interest, ensuring that you never miss a hidden gem. Best of all, they often work offline, which leads us perfectly into our next tip. Tip number five is keep offline maps as backups. New Zealand is rugged and there are plenty of black spots where your 4G, it just won't work. That's places like Milford Road or the Forgotten World Highway. Download an app like Maps.me or save Google Maps offline areas before you leave civilization. You do not want to be guessing which turn to take in the middle of nowhere. Tip six is know your safety drills and your fuel costs. Before you turn that key, close the fridge, lock all the drawers and shut the roof vents and retract the step. Driving around a corner and hearing all your crockery smashing, well, that's a rookie mistake. Also, budget for fuel. Petrol currently averages around $2.75 per litre, while diesel sits around $1.80 per litre. Diesel vehicles also have to pay a separate road user charge of about $8.40 per 100 kilometres. Keep an eye on your tank. In rural New Zealand especially, the next gas station could be 100 kilometres away. To find the best rates, there's another app that we do mention in our top 10 free apps video called Gaspy. Check out the other video for full details. And number 7 is get reacquainted with cash. While you can use cards almost everywhere, New Zealand has an amazing network of Department of Conservation or DOC campsites. Many of these operate on an honesty box system. Standard Department of Conservation campsites typically cost around $15 to $20 per adult per night. You can slip your cash into an envelope and drop it into the box to pay. You'll also want loose change for roadside fruit stalls, farmers markets, or coin-operated laundry machines at campgrounds. Tip 8, camp with freedom but follow the rules. If your vehicle has a certified self-contained green sticker, you can camp in one of over 500 designated freedom camping spots across the country for free. It's an incredible way to wake up in nature, but please check the local signs. Freedom camping is heavily regulated to protect the environment, and fines are hefty if you park where you shouldn't. Use those apps that we mentioned earlier to find the legal spots. If you want to learn more about freedom camping in New Zealand, check out our essential guide to freedom camping, which I'll pop up there right now. Tip number 9 is drive with confidence. If you're from the US or Europe, remember we drive on the left. But that's not all. You might encounter sheep or cattle being herded down the highway, so watch out for suggested speed signs on corners. They are there for a reason, and you will definitely see one-lane bridges. The key here is to look for the arrow on this sign. If your arrow is big and white, you have the right of way. If it's small and red, then you need to wait. And please, if traffic is building up behind you, use the pullover bays to let the traffic pass. They will thank you for it. And if you'd like to know more about driving in New Zealand, then click on the link up there. And finally, tip number 10, beat the bugs. New Zealand has no snakes or dangerous predators, but we do have the sandfly. There are actually 13 species of sandfly here, but only 2 or 3 of them bite humans. Unfortunately, those ones can be ferocious. They love beautiful places just as much as you do, especially around water, at dusk and at dawn. So bring good insect repellent, cover up with long sleeves in the evenings, and make sure your campervan or motorhome has good insect screens so you can sleep with the windows open without being eaten alive. New Zealand is truly a road trip paradise. And with these 10 tips, you are ready to hit the road like a pro. Start planning early, respect the rules, and soak up every moment. To view the full blog, check out the link in the description below. And if you find this video helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more New Zealand travel tips. And if you have any questions or other advice that our guests would find useful, let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to check out our website, wilderness.co.nz, where you can find a lot more helpful information. Now get out there and leave ordinary behind.